Nice. Go. What's up? Coffee first. All right, I'm good. I'm ready to rock and roll. What's up, guys? Fears. Audience, fears. What's going on? As always, I got my healthy snack. I got my coffee. Oh, yeah. We got our topics. We're ready to rock and roll. Lots of exciting things this week. Lots of updates. Lots of things to talk about. I'm very excited for this week. Not only work has been going good, but besides work going good, like I said, lots of updates that I'll get into. Let me open up the chat. Let's get things rolling. And I hope you guys have had a good day. I've had a pretty good day. I was very tired after work, so I slept a lot. Then I got up. I did some errands. And then after the errands, I watched a bunch of TV episodes on some of the TV shows that I'm trying to get through to review to you guys. I'm watching 2 television shows simultaneously. I'll watch a couple episodes of this, and then I'll bounce back over to here. So, yeah. Anyway, let's open up the chat. But, yeah, it's been a pretty good day. Pretty good day so far. All right. There we are. 2 television. All right, the chat is open. The chat is live. There we go. There we go. I'll watch a couple episodes of this. All right. There we are. Cool. Cool beans. Well, today's topics are, we're going to review Event Horizon. I watched it last night. Pretty good film. Very weird film, though. I will say, it's one of the most weirdest sci-fi movies I've ever seen in my life. Not the weirdest, but one of the weirdest. But a solid watch. So we're gonna review this. Hopefully I pronounced this right. We're going to review the Andromeda strain. Hopefully I said that right. Again, a good sci-fi film, but very weird. Very weird. But very good, actually. You know, it was made in 1971. So, very weird, very strange, very old, but very good. So, we're going to review these 2. Then we're going to do the top 10 things that Fears is that I collect. So, which is going to be a stretch because I don't collect very much. I only collect a certain amount of things, but I will try to select 10 things that I either have collected in my life or I still am collecting right now. And then if I get this this job from the airline, I'm going to write down a couple of my travel spots and I'm going to ask the fans, where should I travel to? Because if I do get this job at the airline, I'm going to be traveling quite a lot, but I like that because I love to travel. I love to travel. I decided to stream today without my hat. I just wasn't digging the hat. I just got a shower, so I thought I would just comb my hair. It's getting long, though. It's getting quite long. Almost to the point where I can't. I'm going to do this probably a lot because if I let this hair go down, it goes to about here. It's getting quite long, my friends. I need to get a haircut soon. Definitely I'm going to get a haircut before I go on vacation. I will say that. This is driving me nuts. I may have to throw on my hat, but let's see how long I can last because this thing keeps coming down and it keeps driving me nuts. So I should have got my hair cut today, but I was quite busy today. I had a bunch of errands to do. Anyway. Let's get to it. Well, lots of updates to talk about today. Now that I have watched Event Horizon, that's another one to scratch off the list. So let's see if I can find it on the list. It should be on here. So, another one off the list. I've been trying to watch more you guys have suggested lots of movies that I buy and review. And finally, I got to FYE the other day. I hadn't been in a while. So, there it is. Event Horizon, right there. Event Horizon. So we're going to scratch that off the list. Alright. So there it is. Just one more scratched off the list. One down, many more to go, my friends. Many more to go. Let's see, what else has been going on? My vacation is coming up. My 2 vacations. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do for my second vacation, but obviously the first one is to go visit my family. But I've got some time in between the vacations to decide where I'm gonna go. So, any suggestions from you guys, I would appreciate. I really would. I'm either thinking like maybe California, or maybe Oregon, or maybe Hawaii, somewhere. I haven't decided, but like I said, plenty of time. Then we got a big convention coming up. It is. Let's see. Let me pull up my calendar. I believe it is. It's this Saturday, June 8th. June 8th, the Orlando Collectors Fest. That's right. So I'm going to pull up the information on that on the Florida Toy Show website. I believe it's about, I think it's $20 to get in. So if you guys have time, come on down, check it out. But let's do the official details. www.Florida Toy Shows. There we are. Let's look up the information. Give me 1 second. So it says we're back for 2024 Orlando Collectors Fest, toys, comics, games, pops, and more. Saturday, June 8th, 2024, from 9 a.m. to 4. So it's a one-day con. If you need to know the directions on how to get there, it is on the website. And it's also on this. And it's also at Florida Toy Shows and Expos on my buddy Jeff's Facebook. And let's see. Let's get the details. Let's get the details of how many vendors are coming and how many tables. So, the event, the pre-show starts at 7 a.m. So if you want the pre-show, you're gonna have to pay a little extra. But I've went to some of Jeff's pre-shows; they're pretty good. So yeah, also you can do it the day before too. So there's a pre-show on Saturday at 7 a.m. Or you can do the pre-show on Friday from 5 p.m. to 9. So you can go there the day before the show starts. Like I said, so if you're going to go to the pre-show on Friday, it's 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then if you're going to go to the main show, it's from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And if you want the pre-show on Saturday, it starts at 7. So there we are. And then, let's see, you've got toys, comics, games, die casts, and more. And then new vendors, new inventory. If you have children that are 12 years old, they are free. So kids 12 and under are free. For adults, depending on what ticket you buy, normal ticket is $20. For the pre-show, it's a little bit more. Parking is free, so that's good. Because sometimes it's not. Sometimes you have to pay for the parking. So there it is. And then, what to expect. Vintage and modern toys, Hot Wheels, retro gaming, comics, artwork, and more. Over 155 vendors. Nice. Nice. So there's a little bit more, because I think last year there was only 140. So not too bad. Not too shabby. But it also says updates are coming. So there could be more. There could be more vendors. There could be more. So that's all that it says right now. But if you guys are in the Florida area, you definitely need to check out these conventions. They're so good. I love going to them. They're a lot of fun. Yo, Spiritual, what's up? He says, hey, John, that's a cool t-shirt. Well, thanks, buddy. I got my Mickey shirt on today. He's listening to his headphones. So, I bought this quite a while ago. I don't remember when. I think last year sometime. I think. I have so many t-shirts, I can't keep up with them. But, I like it. But, what's up, Spiritual? Good to see you. Good to see you. So, anyway, so that is the information on, and I am going to go to the convention. I haven't been to a convention in like 2 or 3 months because the last few conventions have either been out of state, or like the last one was like in Jacksonville, and that's like 3 hours away, so it's 3 hours there and 3 hours back. And Fears didn't feel like driving 6 hours total. And I was like, no, I'm good. I'm really good on that. Anyway, so then we got my, at the end of this month, sometime, I'm not saying when, sometime in July, Fears is going to go visit my mom. I'm going to go visit my dad. That should be fun. That should be fun. Lots to do on the to-do list. Gotta go visit my dad and bring him some flowers. Gotta visit my grandma, bring her some flowers, because unfortunately, my dad's been passed away for 2 years now. My grandma passed away this year. So earlier this year, I flew for my grandma's funeral. So I hope there's no more funerals anytime soon, my friends. I've had enough of that. You know, I want the rest of my family to stay alive. No more deaths in the family, please. I'm begging you. And let's see what else. Oh, Eric's already texted me going ballistic. Fears, we gotta hang out. And I'm like, well, yeah, buddy, you're my best friend. Of course we're gonna hang out. He's like, man. He's like, we're gonna throw a party, Fears. He's like, we're gonna grill up some hot dogs. We're gonna grill up some hamburgers. Drink about 1,000 beers. And I was like, yeah, that sounds good. Steaks and hamburgers and drink about 1,000 beers. Sounds good, buddy. He's like, you think you can handle that, Fears? I'm like, Eric, you're talking to the Fears man. I can handle 10,000 beers. I said, just supply the booze and the fun will ensue. Yo, Visions, what's up? Yo, Richie, what's up? Visions, I don't know what type of little red creature that is, but it is hilarious. Richie says, how are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Today's been a good day. Today's been a pretty good day. It's been pretty awesome. Richie says, I'm doing pretty good. That's good, Richie. I'm glad. I'm glad you're doing good. I am a bit tired because work last night, we weren't super busy, but we were busy enough. So as soon as that bell went off and said, hey, everybody, you can go home, I was like, try bye, I'm out of here, you know? So there it is. So I was pretty tired, my friends. I was pretty tired. So we had about 38,000 last night, so not too much, not too little. Kind of a medium night, but there was a lot of heavy boxes. A lot of heavy boxes. Because some nights we get a lot of boxes, but then they're just like tiny boxes that are not heavy. Well, last night was a son of a bitch because there was only a couple tiny boxes, and there was a lot. There was a lot of boxes that were very, very heavy. So, and one guy was new, and he was like, Fears, you got to help me out, or this box is going to fall on top of me. I was like, well, first of all, I'm like, you're lifting it wrong. Second of all, ask for help. And I'm like, you're gonna need more than me and you on that box, because it's like massively tall and massively thick. So I'm like, you need like 3 guys on that box so it doesn't fall on me, you, or that other guy. So once I taught this young person how to actually do it, then we were fine. But I was like, if you try to lift that box by yourself, you're going to, 1, throw your back out, 2, it's going to fall on top of somebody and somebody's going to get hurt. So I'm like, I don't want anyone to get hurt, so just grab that side, I'll grab this side, and then we'll be all right. Dude, where did you get a job? Where did I get a job? Well, everybody knows that I work at FedEx, but I'm trying to go for another job. I'm not going to say with what airline yet, but I'm trying to get a job at an airline. Doesn't matter what job you get at an airline, whether you're a pilot, a flight attendant, whatever. If you're with that airline, you get free flights, and I love to travel, so which would make for more epic content if I got to travel. Picture of Fears is like, hey, you know what? I'm bored. I'm going to go take a trip to Hawaii. All of a sudden, I flick on the vlog camera. There you go. There you go. And then the next day, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go visit Sega Camp. So it's going to be great. Richie said, what happened to the good old days when everyone chatted? When the chat was flowing like a river? I don't know what you mean, Richie. I mean, for the most part, my chat pretty much flows like a river. Oh, wait, are you talking about your streams? I don't know, Richie. With mine, some days people just like to enjoy listening to me and what topics I'm talking about, and then they chat every once in a blue moon. Other times, like you said, it is flowing. And sometimes I have to, like, catch up with the chat and read, so I don't know. It's a mixture of both. Some days I have about 1 million people chatting. Other days we have a good amount like tonight, like only 5 or 6 people. So I just, it all depends. So I don't really what you mean by that. What do you mean? Are you talking about your chat, Richie? Like, did you stream earlier and there wasn't many people talking? Well, I could give you a couple of suggestions, Richie. Always have a couple of topics ready to go. Our community altogether. I mean, I don't see a problem, Richie. At least on my side. I mean, the community's always been there for Fears through thick and thin, you know? Which I appreciate, you know? So, but you got to take the good with the bad, Richie. I mean, some days the chat is going to be flowing, and some days they just like to listen. Like the other day, I had like 12 people watching, and I think I had like 20 or 30 comments. That's fine. That's fine. If people just want to listen, that's fine, you know? But, like, it seems like the chat's doing pretty well tonight, so you just have to take the good with the bad, Richie. But to me, I don't see a problem. Yo, Jason says, hey, Fears, I hope you don't mind. Shameless plug for the new podcast that drops today. Well, there it is. So if you follow Jason's channel, which I do, and I have been enjoying the content, my friend, he does videos, and he also does a podcast. So I will check it out. When does the podcast drop, Jason? By the way, Jason, I took your advice, buddy. I finally got it. You suggested this. I liked it, but it was one of the most weirdest sci-fi movies I've ever watched. There was a lot going on in this movie. Nothing bad. It was all good, just it was all over the place. So I cannot wait to review this for you guys, but it was pretty good. I enjoyed it, but like I said, there was a lot going on in this film. This one, too. This one I found on my own. Hopefully I said the name right. The Andromeda strain. Hopefully that's the way you pronounce it. That's a hard word to pronounce for Fears. But it was a good movie. Again, a lot of shit going on in this movie. So, but really good though. And the film was based on Michael Crichton's book. And he writes some really good stuff. He wrote Westworld, and I love Westworld. And Westworld has had so many incarnations, you know. But he wrote the first one, Westworld. Then there's Beyond Westworld. Then they made the TV show that Fears is watching right now, Westworld. I'm in the process of watching Season 1, The Maze, on Blu-ray. So whenever I get this done, I will review this for you. I'm in the middle of it, but this is pretty good so far. pretty good so far, my friends. And then they made Beyond Westworld, some 80s show, which I haven't got yet, but it didn't do well because I looked it up. It only had like one season, but still, I need to watch it. And then of course, his book Jurassic Park was a big success. He wrote the first two, I believe, but then they made so many sequels. He wrote Jurassic Park, and then he wrote Jurassic Park: The Lost World, I believe, if memory serves me right. And then so many sequels after it. So that guy knows how to write a good book, my friends. So he's good. He's good. Let's see. Jason said it already dropped today. All right, I'll check it out, buddy. I will. I've been kind of busy. I took a nap because I was so tired after work. I had to go deliver some stuff to the post office. I went to the grocery store. I was out of fruit, so I bought more fruit. So yeah, let's see. Spiritual says, are there any movies coming out this summer at the movie theater that you're looking forward to watching? Yes. Yes. I just need to get to the movie theaters. It's kind of hard, Spiritual, because it's like I have a movie theater in my home, you know, so I don't really need to go to the movie theaters because there's so many unwatched movies that I need to watch, you know. Yo, the Sega Camp Gamer. What's up? What's up, Sega? Sega has returned to the chat. What's up, Sega? Good to see you. By the way, more updates. I'm going to be interviewing Sega on Wednesday or Thursday. Sega, I'm going to call you after the stream and let you know what day. And then tomorrow, I'm going to do a professional interview with Tommy and Debbie about Debbie's life and Tommy's life, and I'm going to help them promote their new comic book that I'm in. The only thing I don't like is that Quentin made it to the book. I don't think he should have made it to the book. That's all I'm going to say about that. To each their own, though. So everything is good about the book except that aspect, in my opinion. Let's see. Sega says, I want to see Twisters. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I can't believe they made a sequel to it. To me, Twister did not need a sequel, but I'm intrigued to see the sequel and see what happens. So I am intrigued. But Spiritual, I will get back to you in just a second. I'm going to call Sega and have a little chat. So give me 1 second. Give me a second. Good old Sega Camp Gamer. Give me 1 second. Sega Camp Gamer! Sega, you pick up that phone now! Sega, pick up the phone now! Now! Do it now! Did you make Fierce wait 2 minutes? Unbelievable! No, I'm just joking, Sega. What's up? Sega, how...
Why? Just why?
Why did I do that? Just for a laugh, Sega. Just for a laugh. Sega, I'm not mad at you whatsoever. What's up, buddy?
Ferris, pick up the freaking phone! What is wrong with you?
Wow. That was a good impression, Sega. That was a good impression.
Okay. Well, I was going to give it back to you, though, doing the reverse, but okay.
No, I liked it. It was good. I liked it, Sega. It was good. So, Sega, are you ready for our interview?
Yes, I am.
Now, Sega, I want to let you know, all the interviews that I've done with you in the past are peanuts compared to the interview that I've got prepared either for Wednesday or Thursday. I'm going to call you after the stream and let you know what day, buddy. Like,
okay.
I've prepared some questions. I've watched a lot of your acapellas. I fully prepared. This is going to be a professional interview. You know, like all the other ones were just kind of a fun interview. So, it's going to be on the main channel too, buddy. So, great exposure for not only your Twitch channel, but for your main YouTube channel too, my friend. So, it's going to be good. Dude, are you really excited to come back to Twitch? I mean, I know you're probably itching to get back, right?
Yes, that itch fierce, it's happening. Like if everyone can see my camera right now, that itch, it's really bugging me so badly, and I'm so ready. But right now, I just have to wait.
Well,
I still have to wait.
But it also is good to take a break. I remember like we chatted off camera, and you were like, "I needed a break," and I was like, "Well, that's good." I'm like, if you feel like you need to take a break, take a break.
And besides, I really don't want to go through what I experienced back in near the end of 2020. I actually got burned out pretty badly, and I needed some time off. And I kind of took a minor leave of absence. So I was still doing some minor live streams here and there, but I just needed some time away from the internet for myself and for my health.
I understand, buddy.
My mental health was really deteriorating away by the time Halloween and by the time October arrived.
I hear you, buddy. There's been a couple of times where I've had to take a step back because, what's a nice way to say this, Sega, without insulting anyone? There's a lot of psychos out there that drive fierce nuts sometimes on the internet. So sometimes you have to take a step back. That's the nicest way I can put it.
Yes.
So, but for the most part, most of my loving and loyal fans are amazing people. And I love my fans. So I bet your fans are excited to have the Sega Camp Gamer back on the attack, Jack.
Wait until September, Furious. You know what I'm doing in September?
I guess the streams are coming back in September. Is that the? That's
What happens in September, Fears?
Wait, is that when you grow your beard out?
No, that's November.
Okay, I knew it was around there. What else is happening?
Okay, what do you remember doing right by the time September arrives, mostly?
Preparing for October, my friend, because October's my favorite month out of the entire year.
School.
Wait, you're going back to school, Sega?
I'm gonna say sort of, but
really?
Stuff here. Class is in session. The Sega Camp Gamer is going to Hogwarts.
Oh my lord! Wait, so you're gonna play that game? You're gonna play Hogwarts?
Hogwarts Legacy. Yep.
Wow.
My girlfriend's already played it twice, and the first time she enrolled in Gryffindor, but then she played the game a second time and swapped to a male character, and this time she enrolled herself in Slytherin.
So, Sega, check this out. One day, Fears was born.
And she's planning on playing the game again, and I don't know if she's going to be a boy or a girl again. And she's decided this time to either be Ravenclaw or Hufflepuff. So, Sega, check this out. Do you remember the vlog a long time ago when I went to Universal? Well, before then, because I've only went to Universal in the vlog, I think, twice. One for Halloween Horror Nights back in 2019, before COVID, and then once right before COVID and all that craziness happened, and I just went and rode the roller coasters. So before I went, I wanted to know what type of, was I a Ravenclaw, was I a Hufflepuff, was I a Gryffindor, was I something? So I took the quiz. I took the quiz online, Sega, and what do you think I was? Can you guess which one I was? Or which one I am? I better be Gryffindor. Well, listen, I would love to be a part of Gryffindor because do I do a really good voice of the Sorting Hat? You do. I mean, that was spot on. No, I honestly I can. Very questionable kind. Yeah, very questionable indeed. Say, I'm telling you, if this video game stuff doesn't work out, you need to start doing voice acting because you could make a bundle, my friend. Yes, I know. I really like to, actually. That's what I was kind of trying to do. Well, Sega, that's why we got to get... Well, me and Randall were talking. We got to get you back in the cartoon ASAP, my friend. No, unfortunately, I was not a Gryffindor. I came out to be a Ravenclaw. Oh, a Ravenclaw. That is cool. That's actually what I'm planning on trying to be when I enrolled into the school, because back then I did a Hogwarts sim online, and somehow I got enrolled into Ravenclaw as well. So I thought, you know what, I'll try and go for Ravenclaw.
Because Ravenclaw is not really on the dark side, and Ravenclaw is not really on the light side. It's like kind of in the middle. You know?
Yeah, it's kind of like Hufflepuff, Slytherin. I consider Slytherin the dark side, and Gryffindor like the good side as well.
Yeah, I mean that's a given. That's a given.
And let's just be honest, Fears. Yeah, I like to still be, a good wizard, but I still like to have, some really dark ambitions as well, though. Kind of like
I hear you.
The Samuel L. Jackson's character in the prequel Star Wars. He had a purple lightsaber, but his character was supposed to be a bit of good and evil, both at the same time.
Yeah, but his character, it's mostly good. It's mostly good, though.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, the purple lightsaber was actually his idea. He wanted a purple lightsaber for his character.
Sega, I think the better question is why wouldn't you want a purple lightsaber?
Yes, because by the time they did episode 2, they had the great big stadium with all the people coming in with green, blue, and red lightsabers, and Samuel Jackson can see his purple, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm right over there.
I'm telling you, Sega, I would do the same thing. If they ever make a Star Wars film, and if Fears ever gets to be in a Star Wars film and be
you gotta get a different kind of color.
Oh, I will. Oh yeah, I will go up to the director and say, "Listen, bitch, if you don't give Fears a yellow lightsaber, I'm a-walking. I'm out of here. I need a yellow lightsaber. I want a yellow lightsaber. It must be a yellow lightsaber. It will be a yellow lightsaber, or I'm walking. I'm out of here."
Strangely enough, there also exist ones in black and white, which I thought was really weird.
Pretty much. You can have any color you want, really. If you want a gray lightsaber, go for it.
And if I remember, when I used to watch Stupid Mario Bros., they used to have beam swords, kind of like very similar to the lightsabers. And Mario at the start actually had a blue one, but his got destroyed. Wario had a red one, and eventually Mario gets him a Wario's red one.
I will say this,
Mario
Sega.
gets this nether saber, and it was supposed to be yellow, but the inside was actually like this bluish color at first, though.
Yeah.
By the time the third season concluded, and this became Wario's official lightsaber, it eventually became an official blue color.
Sega, I'll make you a deal. If Fears is if I ever make it into a Star Wars film, and they're like, Fears, we want to make you a Jedi, I'll make you a deal. If I'm on the light side, I will have a yellow lightsaber. If they say, Fears, you can be in the film, but you got to be on the dark side, an orange saber. An orange lightsaber if I'm on the dark side. Because everyone on the dark side, they always go for, red. But I'd be like, listen, I'm the fucking Fears man. I can get away with anything. I love Halloween. I love Halloween.
Lightsabers do exist.
They do. And I'm like, I love Halloween. And what's the best color for Halloween? Orange. So I'll be like, listen, get that red saber out of here. I gotta have an orange lightsaber. So that's my deal. So on the dark side, an orange lightsaber. If I'm on the light side, yellow lightsaber. It has to be that way. So, Sega, if you had to pick your two colors, so on the dark side, what would you pick?
Obviously, I would be about red on the dark side.
And then, what about on the light side?
But I'm officially being let's just be honest, though. I'm going to see myself being a Jedi. So, you could probably see which lightsaber I'm going to have.
So, what color on the light side?
A green one, because that's the true Jedi. That's actually that's to know that you're a pure Jedi. That's have a green one.
That's true. George Lucas said in an interview, good guys are green and blue, bad guys are red, and then he said that's just the way it goes. So
yeah, that was and that's how the original trilogy as well was 4, 5, 6.
Yep. Well, Sega, I cannot wait for our interview, but be prepared. I'm going to ask some deep questions. I'm going to ask some questions about your life. I'm going to ask some questions about the community and how long you've been on Twitch and how long you've been on. We're going to find out who the real Sega Camp gamer is later on this week, my friend. So. Be prepared for some tough questions, my friend.
Yes.
Tough, but good questions. All right.
Tough, but good questions.
That's right. All right, Sega, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to get back to the live stream, but I just wanted to call and see how you were doing, buddy.
All right.
So, real quick before I go, what are the how's work been? You said work's been going good.
Work has been good.
Yeah, that's good. So, what movies are you showing right now at work?
Oh, jeez. Give me a sec here. I do have the schedule on my laptop, though. Although I have to load it up on the browser.
I'm telling you, Sega, I am proud that I'm proud of you for working at the same job for so many years. Because I was worried, because while COVID was going on, you're like, Fears, I may not get my job back, and I was like, Sega, they would be a moron if they didn't have you come back. Because before COVID, you had been there 10 years, and now they invited you back now that COVID and all that bullshit's done.
Yes.
Now you've been there how many years? Now 12?
I've been working there since 2010, and now
there you go.
We're in 2014. Well, almost 15 years now.
There you go. 15 years of loyal service. That's awesome, buddy. Good for you. Good for you. That's awesome. I love it. Good. But yeah, a Spiritual asked what movies am I looking forward to. I'm going to answer him here in a minute, but even though I know it's going to be crap, I really want to see. I've seen all the other Strangers, and I want to see what happens. Because Visions told me it was a hunk of crap. But I got to find out. I got to find out what happens. That's what he told me. He said, Fears, don't even waste your time. Chapter 1, Strangers was fucking crap. But nothing against Visions. I have to find out what happens,
Oh, yeah, we have that at the movie theater that I work at as well. Although it's like the very back end.
Yeah.
And during the day, though, and during the morning, though, or the first show of the afternoon, it's not playing, though. We have something else about playing in that theater. I remember by the end of, I remember after the first set of shows, I had to do a lot of movie posters swapping around.
Oh, nice.
Strangers was put in number 6 at the very back.
So you got Strangers, and what else have you got right now?
Oh, we have If. Imaginary Friends is actually what it's supposed to be short for. It's called If, though.
Okay.
We have The Fall Guy. We have The Garfield Movie. Furiosa, a Mad Max saga.
Okay. That I'm looking forward to.
The Apes.
That I am looking forward to the Planet of the Apes movie, Spiritual, and I'm also looking forward to Furiosa. I cannot wait to see Furiosa. That looks good. And then what else, Sega? What else, Sega?
I want to say that's about it, actually, though, right now, though, for the time being, though.
Okay.
I feel like there should be 7 movies, but I can't seem to find the 7th one on the schedule right now.
Oh, that's all right, buddy. Don't worry about it.
I'm seeing advanced ticket sales for Inside Out, Bad Boys Ride or Die, Deadpool, and Wolverine.
Oh, that I'm looking forward to, too. Yeah, because I've seen the other 2. Yeah, so. You don't like Deadpool? Come on, Sega. Deadpool's amazing.
Okay, to be fair, the superhero movies have just about kind of started to. It's just starting to get to the point now, though, where they're just about pushing them out about every.
I will admit that
every few months or so.
I'll admit that, Sega. I think if they pushed out less, I think people would enjoy them more. Like if they did only one superhero movie a year.
And trust me, I'm already tired out after that Madam Web movie we had back in February.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Tired.
I haven't seen that one yet. Was it good or was it crap?
Your friend Randall was here. He said it was crap.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I have not seen it. So yeah.
Don't start. Don't ever start.
All right. Well, I appreciate the advice, Sega. I appreciate it, buddy.
I'm sure Deadpool and Wolverine is going to be good, but this is one movie I'm planning on skipping. Again, it's just been tiresome for me. All these superhero movies are starting to get tiresome, and it's like, why would I want to go to the movie theaters for a superhero movie once every few months? It's just getting to the point of being.
That's what I was saying. If they did less, I do agree. They pump out the superhero movies too much. If they would do one superhero movie a year, I think people would enjoy it more. But they pump out 2-3 superheroes a year.
Yeah.
It's just too much.
Like, it's insane.
It's getting pretty insane, buddy. But, yeah.
Like, and Bob Iger originally did say, though, that this Deadpool and Wolverine movie was supposed to be the only one. They lied to us about when Sony decided to greenlit this Madam Web movie, and I was thinking, you've got to be kidding me.
Or if they pump out more superhero movies, at least pump out the good ones. Fucking more Batman movies, because Batman rocks. Pump out some more Superman movies. Hell, give the Fears Man a chance and make fucking Fears Man. That needs to be a reality. We need a Fears Man superhero cartoon movie immediately. Or just a Fears Man live action movie. We need it, Sega. Unbelievable. I can't believe Hollywood has not checked out my channel and gave me a chance yet. You know what? Fuck Hollywood. I can do it on my own, Sega. You know?
Okay.
I'll be honest, buddy. I don't know if we'll ever see Fears Man on the big screen. I would like to say yes, but I don't think it's gonna be there, buddy. But maybe one day. It would be awesome. It would be awesome. And Sega, you know that you would have a cameo in it. If it ever is on the big screen, we got to get the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp in the fucking movie. You know. Picture this, Sega. You run down an alleyway. Right? You picture this. You're like, what? The Fears Man needs help? You see, you run down an alleyway. You see, you rip off the glasses. You rip off the moldy green, bathrobe.
House coat?
Yeah, the green moldy house coat goes off. The glasses go off, and then all of a sudden, hair starts growing all over, and you turn into the fucking Wear Camp. That would be legendary, Sega. Like, yes. you see your hand and, like, fucking nails are coming out, and then hair is, like, coming off your, like, cheeks and shit, and then you growl, and you see the moon off into the distance, and you're like, I am the fucking Wear Camp. It would be great. It would be fantastic.
Yeah. I actually would howl just like in
you
the
Wear Camp
Friends intros.
You'd have to howl. I mean, that's part of the werewolf persona, my friend.
Yes.
All right, well, I'm going to let you go, Sega, but I will call you after the stream and let you know what day that we're going to do our interview, my friend.
Okay.
All right, I'll see you later, Sega.
Yep.
Peace out. Always a good time hanging out with the Sega Camp Gamer. He is a good guy. Sega is awesome. All right, so Spiritual, I hope that answered your question. So, looking forward to most Furiosa, and I'm really looking forward to... what was the other one? Deadpool 3. I'd say those two. But let me get back to the chat here. So yeah, let's see. Sega says hello, Fears. I want to see Twisters. Yeah, I also want to see that too. Did you get the comic book yet? No, I did not. Visions. I'm going to though. It's on my to buy list. I have a to buy list, but I'm gonna get it soon, my friend. Let's see. Visions says, well, see, that makes sense, Visions, why you're a Slytherin, because you like the dark side, my friend. You like that dark humor, so Visions saying that he's a Slytherin, that doesn't really surprise me. But hey, nothing against Slytherin. Slytherin are pretty cool, J-Man says, hey, Fears, what's up, buddy? I'm doing good. How are you? I hope you're doing well. That's true, Visions. Visions says, you know what, Fears? Carrie has a purple lightsaber. Not only does she have a purple lightsaber, but she named it the Purple Beast. I think the Purple Beast has to make an appearance in Fears Man. Fears Man should take down the Purple Beast. Like, the Purple Beast should be a villain. That's what should happen. I'm just saying. That would be a cool villain to take down. Because, man, everybody in the community, or almost, I don't want to say everyone, but almost everybody in the community has seen the Purple Beast at one point. Because when Carrie was streaming, she would hold up the Purple Beast, and everybody saw it. So, fucking Purple Beast. There it is. There it is. Let's see. Vision says, I saw In a Violent Nature last weekend. It ruled. You know what? I may have to watch the trailer, Visions, because one, I don't know what it is, And 2, that's the first time I've heard about it, so I will watch the trailer and, but, I'll have to check it out. And usually Visions is pretty good about what stinks and what rules, because every time he suggested a film, and I'm not just saying this because we're friends, buddy, every time you've suggested one, I've watched it, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. I'd say the best one that you've ever told me about, Visions, it's a split between Dead End Drive-In Massacre, or whatever the hell that one is, the Australian one, and then Mad Max. Those 2 were fucking great. Or the whole Mad Max saga, because I don't know why I didn't see those as a kid. They just kind of passed me by. I guess my dad really wasn't into Mad Max, because I never saw my dad watch those. And he liked action movies. My dad really didn't like horror movies, but he liked action. He liked comedies, action adventure, and he did like a little bit of sci-fi, but he wasn't into horror, my dad. That's probably why he didn't watch Mad Max, because it's a mixture of sci-fi, action, adventure, and then there are horror movie elements to it. So, but thank God I watched it, because Mad Max fucking rules. It's probably one of the best, excuse me, it's probably, because Mel Gibson has done many great performances, but it's up there. It's one of his best performances. I'd say his 3 top characters are probably Mad Max, that guy from Braveheart. I forgot that guy's name in Braveheart, but that's a great movie, Braveheart. So Mad Max, the guy in Braveheart, and then I really did enjoy him in The Patriot, where he was like just killing tons of people. He shot some guy's head off with a fucking cannon or some shit in that movie. I'd say those 3 are like my 3 top favorite performances of Mel Gibson. I know there's others, but those 3 movies were bitchin', my friend. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Alright. Yo, heroes, what's up? Good to see you. Hey, Fears, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. So, yeah. Oh, that's not my channel. That is a troll's channel, Peanut Corporation. Fears does not get involved with the Fears Guy channel. He does make a lot of crazy content about me. I think he's obsessed with me. But, he's pretty obsessed. But I have nothing to do with that channel. It is hilarious, though. It is pretty hilarious. Anyway, that's not me. That's not me at all. Anyway, alright. Let's get to the first topic, my friends. The top 10 collections. The top 10 things that I collect. I don't even know if I collect 10 things, but I'm going to try. We'll see. Well, the first one I would say is Ghostbusters. I do collect a lot of Ghostbusters, so that would be number 1. So, Ghostbusters. Number 2, movie props, that's for sure. Movie props. Number 3, when I was a kid, I collected baseball cards. I still have my collection somewhere in a box in Missouri. But I had tons of those binders. Tons of baseball cards. So, I'm gonna, even though I don't collect baseball cards now, I used to, so I'm gonna add it to the list. Baseball cards. And then when I was younger, I also collected. I had a collection of hockey cards, so I collected hockey cards. So hockey cards. Number 5, I would say, because I go to all these toy conventions, so vintage toys, and usually the toys that I get are shit that either that I liked as a kid, Like, I'll buy old vintage Ghostbuster toys and add them to my collection. But I have a lot. So whatever I didn't buy as a kid, I get as an adult. So I would say vintage toys. Or vintage toys / collectibles. Collectibles. Because it's not always vintage toys. It's like collectibles sometimes. Let's see. What are your favorite Robert De Niro movies? Ooh, that's a good one, Spiritual. I will get to that in a minute. Let me finish the top 10, and then I will. That's a good question, because again, he's made a lot of good shit. So yeah. Yo, Carmine, what's up? How goes it? Positive vibes on a Monday evening. This is true, my friend. Or, I should say, Fierce tries to do positive vibes all the time. It doesn't always happen, but 11 times out of 12, it usually happens. So, yeah. There's always that one time that someone tries to irritate me. Alright. So, Ghostbusters, movie props, baseball cards, hockey cards, vintage toys / collectibles. I would say Blu-rays. I collect a lot of Blu-rays. Blu-ray or 4K. So Blu-ray, 4K. Number 7. I would say anything to do with like horror movies, because there's a difference between movie props and like horror movie memorabilia. So I'm gonna say horror movie memorabilia, or just horror memorabilia. All right, number 8. Not so much anymore, but when I was a kid, I collected movie posters when I was a kid. So I'm gonna put that one down. Movie posters. All right, number 9. I think that's it. I think I may only have 8, because I would say the 2 main big collections in Fierce's life is Ghostbusters and movie props. I mean, those are 2 of the biggies. I'm trying to look around my apartment, because I surround myself with my nerd collection if there's anything else I'm missing. Oh, magnets. I do collect magnets, because I have a big magnet collection on my fridge. So, magnets. Magnets, and then, let's see, number 10. I need one more. What else? Oh, Hawaiian shirts. I've got almost every Hawaiian shirt ever made from Walmart. So, Hawaiian shirt. Hawaiian shirts. Hawaiian shirt. There it is. There it is. Foil ball collection. Not really. I'll be honest, I haven't added, it's the same size. I haven't added anything in quite a while. So, not really. Not really. I haven't added anything to the foil ball in quite a long time. So, yeah. Not really, my friend. No. Anyway, let's see. What's next? Let's do travel spots. If I do get this job with an airline, I don't care what job I get with this airline, just as long as I get a job, because it doesn't matter what job you get. If you get any job with this airline that I'm going for, you get free travel benefits. And you also get the dental and the medical and all the other stuff that you need. And I'll get paid more, because this job definitely that I'm going for, you get more money than the fucking factory. And I guarantee you, wherever I work next, there's going to be air conditioning. That factory, sometimes it's cool, and sometimes it's hot as shit in there. Alright, so I'm going to do, let's see. If I do get this, where are the 10 most likely places that I would like to travel as soon as I get this new job? But again, I'm going to take my dad's advice. My dad gave me a lot of advice while he was on the earth, but he said, it's okay to go for another job. Just make sure that you have a job while you're looking for another job. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense, Dad. He goes, yeah. He goes, why would you quit a job? He goes, keep the money a-flowing, and then when you get the job, tell your other job, thank you very much. I really appreciate all the experience that you gave me. I'm going to put in my 2 weeks, and then I'm going to mosey on off to another job for another opportunity. So I'm going to take my dad's advice and continue my factory job while I look for something else. So there we are. My dad was a pretty smart guy, or is a smart guy. All right, so I'm gonna do the 10 most likeliest. If I get when I shouldn't say if, when I get this job, because it's all about how you think. Let's see. Obviously, I went to visit my British family in quite a long time. The last time I went was for my cousin Samantha's birthday, and oh God, when did she get married? It was either 2011, 2012, so I'm overdue to go visit my British family. So England would probably be the first place. Number 2, I've only been to California twice ever in my life. I would like to go to California again. So Cali. Number 3, Oregon at some point. Check out all those Goonie locations, my friend. Oh, yeah. That rock has to be there. You know, at the end, where, like, Sloth and all the kids are, like, screaming their lungs out, and then they look off into the distance, and they see One-Eyed Willie, you know, set sailing away on the ocean. You guys think I'm kidding. Fears will find that fucking rock. I will sit on that rock, act like Sloth, fucking scream my lungs out and have it on camera, and look out into the ocean, be like, One-Eyed Willie, you motherfucker, come back! You know? And I will find that rock, and I will scream on that rock, and it'll be great. It's gonna be awesome. Why? Because Goonies is fucking amazing. I love that movie. Alright, let's see. England, California, Oregon, obviously New York, because I gotta get a picture in front of the Ghostbuster firehouse, my friend. Or no, that's in New York City. New York City. It's in New York City. I think that's in, there you go. Exactly, Visions. He says, that rock isn't going anywhere. It's Canyon Beach. But see, I don't know what rock it is on Canyon Beach. I'm going to have to do some internet research, buddy, and find out what rock. Have you been there, Visions? Because I know you live close to it. Have you ever been to the rock? And then there's the other rock where he's like, he holds up the medallion. He's like, guys, I think I have a match. I'm sure of it. The lighthouse, the rock, and the restaurant all fit the doubloon. And he's like, that must mean that the rich stuff is close, or whatever the fuck Mikey says. So, oh, there. Fucking coconut fell on the ground. Well, obviously I'm not going to eat it off the ground. So there it is. I lost one. I'll be right back. I'm going to go throw this one away that hit the ground. I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom. I have to use the restroom anyway, so I'll be right back. I'm going to go throw this away, but just go ahead and study Batman for a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. That's one thing about my live shows that I hate. I hate having Crohn's I hate having Crohn's, and I hate almost every single time I do a live show, I have to use the restroom. I try not to. I try to use the restroom before the show. I think it's because sometimes I eat healthy snacks on camera and I drink a lot of coffee or water. And about halfway through the show, I have to use the restroom. I try not to, because I hate to interrupt the show, my friends. But yeah, I try not to. Let's see. Vision says, yeah, I was just there like a month ago. Oh, shit. So did you sit on the rock, Visions? Nice. Nice. Yeah, I don't care what it takes, because I'm going to download whenever I come, whether it's I come to visit Lord Visions one day and we go check out the locations together, my friend, or if I come by myself and do it by myself one day, whenever, I'm going to try to download all the locations. Like, we got to go, I got to hit up the little jail and recreate my favorite scene in front of the jail. Got to sit on the rock. Got to check out that, whatever her name, what's the Mexican lady, Rosalita, whatever the hell, whatever, Mikey's mom hires her for help. She like runs across the street. I gotta visit that place where Chunk is inside eating a slice of pizza and the fucking, his milkshake like hits him in the face. Hopefully that place still sells pizza, because I'm gonna go in there, vlog it. I'm gonna eat a slice of pizza and then put my hands on the fucking window like fucking Chunk. And then, I think they tore down the restaurant, but I know the location of where the restaurant... I know the location is there. And then, hopefully that tree. You know, like where the tree is like at the bottom of the hill, and they look up and the restaurant is on the top. I'll definitely get a picture in front of the tree, and then, I definitely want to get a picture of the beach. You know, like at the end of the movie where the guy's like, they weren't here a minute ago, Jim. And he's like, but they are now, Dave. He goes, you know, call the police. And then you see the Goonies like running down the fucking beach. So I'll get a shot of Fears running down the beach. I'm going to sit on the rock. Obviously, I'm going to go to the Goonies house. I don't care what it takes. I know it's privately owned. I don't have to go inside the house. I just want to get a picture in front of it. So if any neighbor gives me any crap about, oh, no, you can't take a picture. I'm like, listen, shh, here's $100. I'm taking a photo in front of this house. All right? So just hush your little mouth. Here's $100, and I'm getting a photo in front of that fucking house. That's all I need. I don't even have to go inside the house. I don't even want to go inside the house. I just want to get a photo in front of the house. You know? It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So, that's pretty cool, though, that you were there a month ago, Visions. That's pretty awesome. So, let's see. Sega says, Goonies was also the location for Free Willy. That's true, Sega. And they made a couple of Free Willy movies. I think, didn't they make 5 of them? But I'll be honest, the first one is only the best one. The other 4 sequels are fucking crap. Let's see. Sega says, damn it, Fears, come back. I'm sorry, I had to use the restroom, Sega. Fears wants to have a Goonies vacation. I do. Well, not just Goonies. I've only went to Oregon twice in my life. Whenever my Uncle Terry lived there, I went twice to visit him. Oh, no, I've been there 4 times. But always when I was a kid. So I don't remember once. We went skiing one time on some mountain. I can't remember what mountain. And then the other 3 times, me and my Uncle Terry, we went kayaking down some river. And then the other 2 times, we just went to go visit my Uncle Terry before he passed away. And we stayed in his home somewhere in Portland, because that's where he lived. But I don't really remember much of those trips, because I think the first time it was all before I was 15. I think the first time I was 10. The second time I was 12. The third time I was like 13 or 14. Then the last time I went, I think I was like 15. So, quite a few years ago, J-Man. J-Man, how are you and Mary doing? I haven't asked in a while. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing great. Anyway, Sega says, not only does he splatter his milkshake in his face, well, it's the pizza, too. It is the pizza too, Sega. He has the pizza in one hand, and he's got the pink milkshake in the other. And he's like, wow, a police chase! Or he says some shit like that. And he presses up against the window, and the pizza sauce hits him in the face, and the fucking milkshake, or whatever, you know? Oh, I've seen the film. I've seen the film, Sega. Trust me. I've seen it many times. Sega, I've probably seen it more times than you have. I'd say probably the most 3 films Fears has ever watched in his life. I guarantee you I've probably watched Ghostbusters well over 1,000 times. Guaranteed, throughout my lifetime. I'd say the same for Goonies and the same for the original Halloween. Those 3 movies, I could sit here all day long and spit out dialogue for you guys. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. So yeah, guaranteed. So yeah. Let's see. J-Man says that they're doing good. That's good. I'm glad you and Mary are doing good. I haven't asked in a while, so I'm glad that you guys are doing good. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. All right, let's get back to this. Let's get back to this, my friends. All right, let's see. So the first place I would go to is England. The second place, probably California. Third would probably be Oregon. 4, New York City. I've always wanted to go to the Bahamas. I've had a couple of my friends and family members go to the Bahamas, and they always say it's really nice. So, number 5, Bahamas. Of course, I'd have to get one of those fucking drinks that they have, like in the coconuts with the fucking little umbrellas and shit. I've never had one. I've always wanted to have one. You know, I would go up to the bartender, do you have any Crystal Skull vodka? And if they didn't have that, I'd be like, just put some type of vodka and lemonade or juice, mix it together. Get one of those fucking mixed drinks. Got to be, you know, with the fucking, the little umbrellas and shit, you know. I've always wanted to have one of those. Or a couple of those. All right. Let's see. Hawaii, for sure. Number 7, where else? I've always wanted to go to check out the Eiffel Tower. I've seen pictures of it, but I've always wanted to go and just check it out. I believe the Eiffel Tower it's in Paris, I believe. I've heard the French are not so nice to Americans. So we'll see how that goes, you know. Picture Fears in Paris. But if I went, I would want to do 2 things. Obviously, check out the Eiffel Tower. And 2, I want to get some authentic pizza, you know, because they fucking invented pizza over there, you know. Our version of pizza in America, I'm sure is okay, but I bet you their pizza in their country is 10 times better. I would go into any pizza parlor and go, look, I'm sure you've never heard of Emo's Pizza, but I want the Paris version of Emo's Pizza. Get on it. Now. And then they'd probably look at me and go, what the fuck is Emo's Pizza? I'd be like, it's the best pizza in the Midwest. So, you know how you guys have got your French pizza? Well, in the Midwest, the best pizza alive is Emo's Pizza. Visions, you and your lady should have stopped. Like, I know one time you and your girlfriend like drove through my hometown. You guys should have stopped and got some Emo's Pizza. I can't believe, I remember you saying, hey, Fierce, we drove through Wentzville, we drove through O'Fallon, Missouri, we drove through St. Louis, and I was like, and you didn't stop for some Emo's? So the next time you guys do that, you have got to try some Emo's Pizza. It's fucking legendary. It's so good. All right, let's see here. So Paris, Hawaii, Bahamas, New York City, Oregon, California, England. I got 3 more. Let's see, what else? Oh, Canada, because I got to go hang out with the Sega Camp Gamer. So Canada. And Sega, when I get there, I've heard so much hype about Canadian coffee and those fucking Tim Hortons. I just hope I don't get let down. You know, like what if I ate a Tim Hortons donut and it was crap and it was garbage? So I hope it tastes good, you know? And plus, Fears loves my coffee. So yeah. I hope. That's true, Spiritual. That's hilarious. I thought the French invented pizza. It was Italian. It was Italians. Excuse me. I apologize. Well, Italy's another place I would like to go to, too, and get some authentic pizza. You know? So, yeah. What did the French... I know the French created a certain dish. I feel like a fool. I'm sorry. I apologize. I know it was France, Italy. You know, since I've never been there, I know they made pizza, but the French made a... didn't they invent spaghetti? Oh, no, that's Italian, too. That's Italian food. Oh, I can't think of what the French created. I know they have like a big French dish over there that they created. I apologize. I meant to say Italy. Italians made lasagna and spaghetti and pizza. My bad. Oh, God, if the dude heard that. Because the dude is like probably the best cook in the community. So if he was like, Fears is fucking Italian. And plus the dude is Italian. Or he's got Italian roots. So, oh, shit. My bad, the dude. I apologize. Let's see. You would have to go to Rome for the pizza. Paris would be good for croissants. That's it. Croissants. So, yeah. But is that their, like, main dish, Spiritual? I doubt the French. I know they're known for their croissants, but what's the big dish over there? I know they invented some big, epic dish in France. I just can't remember the dish they made. I can't believe that I messed up pizza. And I love pizza. So, yeah. I did know, J-Man. I did. I just mixed up Italy and France by accident. My bad. I'm tired. It's like almost 9 o'clock. So I apologize. You guys know what I meant, though. So, yeah. I've eaten enough pizza in my life. I did know that Italians made pizza. I just forgot. So, I apologize. Yeah, what's up, Joey? What's up? He says that's Garfield. I'll be honest, Joey. That's another movie I'd like to see. We'll see if Chris Pratt can pull off Garfield. You know? Because I'm so used to the other guy's voice. Whoever it was that voiced Garfield. I can't remember the other guy. Bill Murray. Bill Murray voiced Garfield. And then some other actor voiced Garfield before that. But so I'm used to their voices. But we'll see if Chris Pratt can pull it off. Because I've been watching Garfield cartoons since I was like 5 years old. The best one is the Christmas one, where John and Odie and Garfield go visit their family, like, out in the country. And they have, like, a big Christmas party, or a big Christmas... It's a big Christmas episode, and I used to watch it all the time as a kid. Every Christmas it would be on TV. I did like that one. That's not true, Visions. I never said the dude was black. I never said that. I said I forgot that the dude had Italian roots. You know? So he does have Italian roots. But I never said he was black. But I would say the dude is the best cook in the entire community. Because anytime he makes a video or he's done a couple live streams, I will admit it, he makes some pretty good food. You know, the stuff I've seen him make. So, yeah. So I apologize that I'm just tired. I thought, for 2 seconds, French made pizza. They did not. It was Italians. So I apologize. But you guys knew what I meant. So, yeah. So, there we are. All right, let's see. Number 9. Let's see here. Where else would I want to go? Ireland, because I have Irish roots too. I've always wanted to go to Ireland and check that place out. Ireland, and then let's see, where else? I have been to Texas, but it's been a long time since I've been to Texas. I'd want to go back to Texas. check it out. So there we are. There's the top 10 places I would want to go. There we go. Oh, man. I'm getting tired. Oh, Lord. All right. Well, before I fall asleep on camera, let's get to these movie reviews, and then I'm going to call it a night because I'm getting tired. So last night before work, I watched these two. Let's start with Event Horizons. So yeah. J-Man said Mary hated Missouri. Oh, really? So why did she hate Missouri? Oh, wow. I'm just curious, J-Man. Well, I grew up in Missouri, so the one thing I don't like about it is it doesn't really get hot there often. Only June and July. June, July, and I'd say August it gets hot. Any other time it's very cold and wet and rainy, and the winters are brutal. Why do you think I live here? But it is nice to go back and visit. But I'm just curious, why did Mary hate Missouri? Probably. Now, did you guys go when it was very cold? I mean, now that I can understand, because the winter time, it's brutal, my friend. It is brutal. So yeah. Vision says, and I'm going to miss everybody. Are you going somewhere, Visions? Are you leaving for the night? Or what do you mean? She said the arches were the ugliest thing she'd ever seen. Really? Any person that I've talked to, this is just me, J-Man. Anytime someone has been to the arch, usually I get a good report, you know. It is really cool to go up into the arch, because you can see the entire city when you go all the way to the top and look through those little windows. I don't know, that's the first time I've ever heard anything bad about the arch, my friend. Well, to each their own. To each their own, you know, some people like it, some people don't, but I would have thought that you guys would have loved that. But oh well. Oh well. Let's see. He's not going to be lonely there either, cuz I'm going also. There you go. All right, Event Horizons. Let's check this out. So, I watched it. Very good. I'm going to give it a solid 8. It wasn't the best sci-fi movie I've ever watched, but it was a solid watch. I did enjoy it. There's a lot going on in this movie. You know, they're in space. There's ghosts on the ship. Then there's aspects of like hell and the devil. I mean, there's a lot going on in this movie, guys. So, it was easy to follow, but they jumped around a lot in this movie. So, it's a good movie, but again, it's not my favorite sci-fi, but it was a solid watch. I'd give it about an 8. There was a lot of famous actors in it, you know. Lawrence Fishburne did a solid job as the captain, and lots of bonus features. There was about an hour of bonus features, so I enjoyed all the bonus features on how they made it and stuff. It was just, it jumped around a lot, you know, was the crew dead? Were they not dead? And then the ghosts are like taking over people's bodies, and then the doctor gets sliced up with all these like satanic like symbols like embedded into his flesh, and there's a lot going on in this movie. But it was good. I did enjoy it. It wasn't too much. It wasn't too little. I did enjoy it, but it wasn't my favorite sci-fi. But it was still a solid watch. Would I recommend this movie? Absolutely. If you like sci-fi, you'll enjoy it. It was a solid watch. I'd give it about an 8. It was about an 8. Would I watch it again? Absolutely. Absolutely. It was definitely a good watch. It was definitely a good watch. All right, let's move on. This one, I'll be honest, this one I enjoyed more than Event Horizons. Not that I didn't enjoy Event Horizons. I did enjoy it. This one I would give about a 9. It was super old, made 1971. The only reason why I didn't give it a 10 is some things are outdated in the film, but it's still a good film. The novel was written by Michael Crichton. Hopefully that's how you pronounce his name. If it isn't, I apologize. Um, it's about like a bacteria and a satellite. Things go epically bad, and they have to take the organism and the satellite to this underground research facility, and they do all these tests, and then it starts growing, and they may have to self-destruct the entire lab under the ground, and chaos fucking ensues. Thank God they get it under control. They set the self-destruct. Once they figure it out and they fix the organism and all that crap, they deactivate it, and all is well, you know. But there's a lot of shit going on in this movie. They jump around a lot in this movie too. I'd say my favorite scene out of this movie, probably when they deactivate the self-destruct, because it's a chase. It's a chase at the end. He has to find this little computer and he has to stick a key into it, and there's not one on his level, so he has to find one on a certain level and go up. And he's got like 8 seconds left, and he finally deactivates it. So that was a good scene. And then probably when they explored the town at the very beginning of the film, there's like 100 people dead in the town because of this organism. And there's just dead bodies everywhere, and it's kind of eerie. You know, they're walking around, they're like, oh my God, like, all these people are dead. Like, well, what the fuck killed all these people? And it's a really good scene. So I'd say those two are my favorite scenes out of this movie. So I'd give it about a 9. Would I suggest this movie? This is another good one too. I would suggest this one too. This was a good watch. They jump around a lot, but it's a good watch. I'd say my favorite scene out of this one, the fight scene at the end between Lawrence Fishburne and the doctor. That was a good scene at the end. And then when he detonates the it's a long ship, and he detonates it, and one part of the ship blows up and the other part of the ship stays intact. That's a good scene, but those two scenes are right by each other. So I'd say that whole scene together is one of my favorite scenes. Another one is towards the end when they finally get rescued. That's a good scene too. So I'd say those two are my favorite scenes out of this. This had a lot of bonus features on it too. From here down is nothing but... So this had a good probably 2 hours worth of bonus features. So this was a good one. I always find all these old good gems either at FYE or whenever I go home to Missouri and I go to Vintage Stock. They always have some good finds there too. So I find almost every single old movie that's on the list I've either found at V-Stock or at FYE, or if I've had to order them online. But almost 11 times out of 12 I find them either at Vintage Stock or FYE, because they do sell new movies on Blu-ray and 4K, but they also sell a whole bunch of like old gems, and I love those old gems. I love finding those long forgotten films that people have forgotten about, watch them, review them, and if I haven't seen them, you know, and then add them into the collection. But I would say 2 good solid watches. I definitely enjoyed this one. Just a tad bit over this one, but this one was still good. I'd give this one about an 8, and this one about a 9. I do suggest, if you guys haven't seen these, to definitely add them to your collection, or at least watch them at least once. They were both good. I definitely enjoyed them both, my friends. So, yeah. 2 solid watches. I don't think... Let's see. I don't know if this one was ever on the list. Let's see. Was this one on the list? There's so many. Let's see. I know Event Horizon was, but if this one was on the list, I'm going to mark this one off. Let's see. Christmas Bloody, The Car, New York Ninja, The Hills Have Eyes. I've heard of that one. I've just never seen it. I don't really know what it's about. My friends have told me about it, like some like crazy hillbillies killing people like in the desert or some shit. I don't know. I can't wait to watch that. I bet it's hilarious. Psycho Gorman, Shed 2, Basket Case 1 through 3, Class of 1984. Let's see. Tox Avenger 2, 3, and 4. Surf 2. I don't think this one's on here. I'm not seeing it. I don't think so. I'll be honest, Visions, I cannot wait to watch Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, because when I watched the trailer of that, it looked fucking nuts. Like, some lady's like, give me your money or I'm gonna chainsaw the fuck out of you. And she's like, in this lingerie with fucking blood all over her face or some shit, and she's chainsawing the fuck out of some guy. And I was like, my only worry is, fears can only withstand so much blood. If it's buckets and buckets of blood, it makes my stomach queasy. So hopefully it's not too much blood, but if it is, I may just have to power through it and watch it, because that movie sounds fucking hilarious. So I don't think this one's on here. I'm not seeing it. I haven't got through the whole list yet. Let's see. Mantis, Phantom of Paradise, BMX Bandits. I don't think it's on here. Microwave Massacre. Nope, I don't think that one's on here. Alright. Well, there it is. Well, I'm going to take off. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. Tonight, I'm going to watch either one of these or both of these. I'm going to watch... I got these two at FYE. I've seen The Purge, but I've never seen the fifth one. So this is the fifth one in the series. So tonight I'm going to try and watch The Forever Purge. And then I'm going to watch Urban Legend. And for some reason, the serial killer has got a trench coat on in 90-degree weather. Because I watched the trailer, and he's walking around with this trench coat with these furry tassels on them. And I'm like, it's 90 degrees at a university campus. Why the fuck are you walking around in a trench coat in 90-degree weather? Hilarious. So I cannot wait to watch this. Because I'm probably going to laugh my ass off. Because it's probably going to be about a bunch of stupid college kids. What? I heard a noise? Oh, I better go check it out. Why the fuck would you go check it out, you moron? And I guarantee you, it's going to be typical horror movie material. There's either going to be some girl that's running through the rain, or she trips and falls and she's crawling to safety through an inch of mud. And I'm like, why don't you just, if you tripped and fell, why don't you just get up and start running again? Why are you crawling to safety? That always makes me fucking lose it. Oh God, please help me. Get up and fucking run. If you trip and fall, you have legs, use them, And I guarantee you, it's going to be like a typical horror movie. They're not going to reveal the killer until the very end, and she's going to, he or she or whoever's going to take the trench coat, hat off, and the big reveal at the end. And then it's going to be a stupid reason why he or she killed all of her friends, So it's going to be, I keep saying she, I don't know if it's a she. He or she. Because now in these later horror films, it's not always a guy killer. It could be a woman. We'll find out. So yeah. And then, I guarantee you there's going to be like lightning in it, because I'm not afraid of lightning and rain. But always in a horror movie, it's always a portion of the film is at night. Oh my God, lightning? Oh God, it's so scary. No, it's just a thunderstorm. Nothing to be afraid of. So, will it be very predictable? We'll find out. So, I'm going to watch this tonight and this tonight. So, we'll see. So, those are the two watches for tonight. Vision says, later, dude, bung it up. Well, the better question is when am I not bunging it up? But I understand, Visions. You bung it up too, buddy. And everyone else in the chat, be sure to bung it up. Bung it up, chung it up, rung it up, sung it up, mung it up. All of that. And I'm going to bid you guys a fond farewell, but hopefully I can get my hair cut tomorrow. Hopefully I'm not too busy tomorrow, because constantly doing this is driving me up the wall. This is probably the longest you've ever seen the Fears man's hair. If I straightened my hair, it would come down to here. Because whenever I'm in the shower and I'm washing my hair with shampoo, I straightened it, and it goes down to about right there. So it's pretty long. So yeah, and I just didn't feel like wearing my hat tonight, so I combed it real nice and neat. So I think after work tomorrow, I'm gonna get a little nap in, and after the nap, I'm gonna go get my hair cut because I can't stand doing this. Because once my hair gets too long, it's just crazy. But yeah. Well, I hope everybody has a wonderful night, and I am going to edit a little bit tonight. Hopefully I can get a video up tonight. So we'll see. I've been kind of slacking again on my video editing, so I apologize. But I will be back tomorrow with another epic stream. It's always fun hanging out with my loving and loyal fans, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to The Fears Man. Fears Man 26 on YouTube. Second channel, Fears Vlogs. Follow my buddy, my pal, the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp on Twitch and on YouTube. Follow my buddy Randall at Cameo Man 2021 and his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Alright, this is Fears, signing off. Peace, deuces. I'll see you guys later. Peace!